Hey everybody, what's going on? Bren here, and this story is pretty interesting. The subject is a little touchy for what it is, so let me just show you guys, because I don't even know how to. So I pulled this article from IGN. It says Robin Williams' voice should be revived using AI, Mrs. Doubtfire co-star says. Now, who said this was Matthew Lawrence, who played his younger son in the film Mrs. Doubtfire. And he said he would love to see the voice brought back via AI. Now, as we all know, Williams passed away back in 2014 after he received a Parkinson's diagnosis. Rest in peace. He was a big part of my childhood. I grew up with all of his movies, like we just said, Mrs. Doubtfire, Flubber, Patch Adams, Jumanji. And even for my daughter, who's now 15, when she was younger, she really loved the Night at the Museum movie. Now, to get on with this article, he says, now, obviously, I would love, but now, obviously, with the respect and with the okay from his family, but I would love to do something really special with his voice, Lawrence told Deadline during an interview at the San Diego Comic-Con, because I know for a generation that voice is just so iconic, and it is. And I think because it's such an iconic voice, we should not bring him back with AI. If you really want to hear his voice, just go buy his movies, rent them, stream them, pay for them. There's no, in my honest opinion, there's no reason to be messing with a legacy like his. Now, they also point out in the article here that while a handful of actors have given permission for their voices to be reproduced using AI, the practice remains highly controversial. Now, I looked at the Deadline article, and that one of the examples that they gave was Val Kilmer during the latest Top Gun movie. It's a little different, though, because one, Val Kilmer's still alive. No, or is he? I don't know. Rob, please put it on screen, a correction for me. But he was alive during the filming, or still is alive, like I said. And he lost his voice for medical reasons. So he's there, he's present, and able to give his consent, and it was used for just that movie. My whole mindset is if you bring them back for this, and then they start going, it's that you give an inch and you take a mile. You bring him back, you bring back his voice to do this one thing with it, and they go, okay, well then we'll just do this next thing. And the next thing, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and the next. And it doesn't end. And next thing you know, everything of his is being redone. And as I said, it's my personal feeling that the man left behind a legacy. Just leave it alone. You can, if you really want to hear him, Google Music, which I use. I listen to his old stand-ups that way. Streaming services, DVDs, Blu-rays. However, just get a hold of his movies that way. There's no reason, at my opinion, there's no reason to bring him back for this. And going on down a little further down here, they talk about, Fortnite recently raised eyebrows. You could do a digital reproduction of Darth Vader, who as originally provided by the late actor James Earl Jones. I believe he gave consent back then. But, and this is one of the problems. It took mere hours for players to get Fortnite's Darth Vader saying things he definitely should not have been saying. And that's part of it. If you bring him back to start doing these things, people will get a hold of it. And then next thing you know, they're using his voice to say the most outlandish things ever. But at the end of the article, it says with Lawrence that what brought him to this was, it's kind of like this very contemporary, modern almost sort of foreshadowing of what's going on commercial that he did. I don't really know how to understand what he said there. I don't even know what commercial he's talking about. But he says where he did this computerized voiceover, and it always stuck with me. And then during his passing with the AI coming out, I'm like, man, he's got to be the voice of AI. He's got to be the voice in something. So yeah, I would love to do that. No, just no. Just no. No, leave him alone. As I've said numerous times already, the man has left behind a legacy. Just enjoy what he already put out there. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it like I do? I think we can all say that it doesn't matter what you do. People are going to use it to have him say this and that. And I don't like it. But if you stuck around this long, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, please. Help Rob and I grow. Like, subscribe, and share. Help us get around there. And I appreciate you guys sticking around this long. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.